In this video, you must be interested in learning how to make your own Lite templates. I'm going to walk you through the exact process that I do. So here we go. If you're watching this video, I assume you've already received the link for this template that I'm showing on your screen right now. Wherever you're watching this video, it should be readily available. So in order to start editing this file, you can see right now it's just view only. So in other words, in order for you to start making your own, we need to make a copy. In order to make a copy, we need to be signed in. So you'll see up here in the upper left, I cannot make a copy right now. If you're already signed in, you'll be able to make a copy. I'm not signed in, so I'm going to sign in now. When I click in the sign in button in the upper right, I'll put in my account and my password, and after doing so, I have the option now, again up here in the upper left, to make a copy. I can name it whatever I want. I'll just keep it simple and leave the default. Now, at this point, I'm able to edit, and we're going to walk you through that next. What I want to call out before is a couple of things. One are the dimensions here. The dimensions of this template are for the Ultimate Classic. This means it's approximately 8 inches wide by 6 3/4 tall. If you have a different size Brite, you'll have to adjust this template accordingly. This one is just for the Ultimate Classic, 8 by 6 3/4. Next, after done with this template, a common question that I get is, do I need any sort of special paper? Do I need black paper? Do I need anything special at all? And the answer is no, you don't need any special paper at all, because as I'll show you here, you can set the background accordingly. So in the templates that I provide, so for example, here's an example of a template with a dark background, or here's the same template in a white background. And what this will allow is you can choose which background you want to print. So if you print this one, for example, the dark background, on normal white paper, the black or the dark will be printed. Now, some people have a problem with that. They say, wow, this is a lot of ink. And for that, you can simply just use a white background where no ink at all will be used in the white backgrounds. So, key takeaway is that you don't need any special paper. You can choose the more traditional, darker background as shown here, or newer, transparent, white background, however you want to look at it here. And it's totally up to you and your preferences. You'll see the borders here of where you cut, so you can set it directly into your Brite. Okay, so back to our template now. Now we have edit access. Hopefully that's all clear, because now we're going to take the next step and we're going to start editing. You'll see the color peg options down here. What we need to do is make a bunch of copies based on what we want to do. So there's a shortcut. It's a Control-C or a Command-C, depending on your operating system. I won't get too technical, but for now I'll show you. I'll do a Command-C and then pull out a bunch of them. Alternatively, you can see what I'm doing for your operating system. Let's see, green, for example. If I go into Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste, Google should show you how to do this with keyboard shortcuts. And the keyboard shortcuts are what I just did. Anyhow, it's pretty simple. It's just a combination of a couple of keys. So after we've highlighted, copied and pasted some of the colors we want to use in our design, the next part is grabbing one of them, dragging and dropping it where we want it on our template canvas. Now, we have this canvas here with X's. That X is on purpose. This template that I've made and shared with all of you, and what I use for the templates I provide, are measured accordingly. So it is important that as you are dragging and dropping that you put this directly on the X's. So the pegs line up with the holes on your Lite Brite. At this point, we're designing. This is, you can use white, etc. I think by now, hopefully you're getting the idea. This is how you drag and drop and to create examples such as this car or a bulldozer or a rocket ship. Again, you can use different backgrounds. So when you're ready and your design is all set, the next part is setting your backgrounds. So what you do there is you click anywhere on this square and click the delete key. At this point, you can set your background. So one more click and this fill color option up here at the top allows us to set the background. So for example, if we want a dark background, we could click it like this. If we want a white background, click it again and we could say transparent, or we could say white. It won't really matter. When you print it with either a color or black and white printer, again, it doesn't really matter because the colors themselves have the indication of the colors: B, blue, Y, yellow, W, white, etc. So it doesn't matter if you have a color printer. It doesn't matter if you have a black and white printer. At this point, whichever backgrounds you want, there's just one final step, and that is you can highlight all this at the bottom. You can delete it, and you're now ready to print. So you can go up to File and Print, or you can do Download and create a PDF. Or what I do, what I've done is I create a Google Doc, and then I import all these different template drawings, and then I download it into a PDF, and I list it on my glowpeg.com site as well as Etsy. So this is it. This is exactly how I do it for making your templates. I hope this is really helpful for you. Be really curious if you have any questions or comments. Leave them. Leave them wherever you're watching this video. And if you come up with some cool designs, let me know too. Share them with me. Hope this really helps. And good luck in making your designs. Bye-bye.